What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we are back with another one of my disposable cars, a 1992 Saturn SL2 that I picked up, honestly, for way too cheap. This is my $300 1992 Saturn SL2. The SL2 meant it had twin cams instead of a single cam. It had a few additional options and looked a little more stylish, if you could call this stylish. I used to think that it was a good looking car, but looking at it today, it's, you know, different. It's kind of an oddball. But personally, I still kind of like the old girl. She is hail damaged, unfortunately. She took quite a bit of hail. Yeah, you can see this little 1.9 liter twin cam under the hood here. I made the mistake one time of putting the wrong transmission in one of these because I didn't know they were different. Yeah, I actually did a transmission and an engine swap on the same car. It was a 98, I believe. It's a little bit newer, had a little more rounded body, a little more curvy, rounded headlights and stuff instead of these angular ones. Much more soft curves and edges than this. I ended up buying a 98 Saturn SL2, I believe it was a 2, and the engine had a cracked aluminum block. The block is aluminum. It was cracked right down the front from water freezing. I did not know there was a transmission problem, but I ended up pulling the engine, putting another engine that I went and pulled out at my local pull-apart yard right back in it, got it to fire up, and I went to take it on its first drive, and it didn't drive right. It didn't drive right at all. I found that there was something wrong with the transmission, and I decided to swap it out. I just grabbed one. Most likely, I can't remember if it's an SL1, but I pulled the wrong transmission, and I put it up in the car, and boy, it went crazy. Had to do some research, and that's when I found out. The twin cam engine has a special transmission for the twin cam engine, and the single cam engine has a special transmission for the single cam. You can't interchange two, so I ended up changing the engine once and changing the transmission twice, and eventually I had myself a relatively nice Saturn that it drove for quite a while. This one has got hail damage, as I said, but it's got some pretty good looking tires, and the interior doesn't look too bad. It's another one of those extra cheap beaters with a heater. You know what I mean? Beater with this car is so old, it doesn't even have airbags. It is so hot in there that there is like steam coming out from the inside. Wow. It's definitely a little dirty, but look at all the keys it comes with. You'll never need another key for this car. Never. And then it's got this extra key right here. I don't know what that goes to, but and another one of those extra keys. Maybe it's got a where's the gas cap thing? Let's Woo! Oh, the inside of this car is hot. Nope, it doesn't have a locking gas. Ouch! Boy, those keys are very hot. Good God. It is a scorcher out here today, man. We're like on almost 30 days of 100-degree temperatures in Oklahoma. It's absolutely insane. It does have the spare, and it's never been on the ground. Are you kidding me? Ugh. No way. That's unheard of. I don't remember how many miles this car has either. We'll have to double check that here in just a second. But I want to see this. Yeah, look at that. The jack, the spare, it's flat, but that spare has never been on the ground. Got all of its nipples. Wow, and the writing. Well, someone loved you, didn't they? Someone loved you. Wow. I have a hunch that this is going to be a run and drive, ready to go type of car. I don't think this car needs anything. I like to call these cosmetically challenged because that's exactly what they are. The interior is relatively clean. I mean, it could use a good cleaning. Look at these. You remember these seat belts? Oh my. Yeah, the seat belts that used to wrap themselves around you. Woo, it's hot in here. 196,000 miles. That's a little more than I expected, to be honest with you. I didn't think this had 200,000 miles on it, but I guess it does. Okay, so the seat belts, I guess you just put them over you. Does it have books? Or it does. Are you kidding me? What is this? Ah, seat belt. Ow. Ow. That's hot. Whew. You needed a book this big for, oh, there's all kinds of receipts. Ah, service records and stuff. Yes, okay. All right. Well, she is dead as a doornail. Golly. Guys, I gotta open these doors for a minute, let this thing cool off. It's unbearable sitting in this car right now. Truly unbearable. I'm curious if the air conditioning is going to work though. So I'm gonna go grab my booster pack, let this thing cool off for a second. We'll come back and we'll see if it runs, and then we'll see if it drives. All right, booster pack is on. Remind me not to back up because my trailer is there. That radio works.
It's gonna have to heal on its. I don't know how to handle it, right? This is
No kidding. You've got the original old school Saturn radio. You got your little equalizer there. You're loud. Oh, goodness.
I mean, this is a void to.
Does the loud button work? Wow. Okay, let's fire it up. Enough procrastinating. She fired right up. She sounded a little rough. Sounds a little rough. Service engine soon light came on immediately. I don't even think I can get you down in there really, but there she goes. She's running better. Air conditioning, what do you think? No, that's a hell no. That's not just a no, that's a hell no. There's no air conditioning. Woo, no. Wow. That's hot. That is really hot. Let's give her a little rev. She sounds healthy. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the AC off because that's not gonna do any good. Do these windows work? Nope. Yes, we got one window. 2 windows. 3 windows. All right, brake pressure, yes. Power steering, yes. All right. Well, I mean, what else is there to do but to take her out for a drive? You know, I'd almost bet money if you shoot some Freon in this thing. Oh, the compressor's not plugged in. No, hold on. The compressor is not plugged in. Now it is. Oh, you know what? I think the clutch is completely missing from the compressor. Hold on. Where is the clutch? That's why they disconnected it. The clutch is missing. Let's turn it back on again. Yeah, cooling fan came on. Well, let's see if the air conditioning can work with no clutch. We know the answer. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I'll tell you this, the cooling fan came on. It's acting like it's trying to do something. But you can see right there, the clutch is missing on the front of the compressor. So yeah, you can just change the clutch. Most people just change out the whole compressor. There we go. We'll take that off, and it should shut everything down, hopefully. Maybe. Charging at 13.9 volts. That's good. That means the alternator is working. I'm going to go ahead and take this with us. These Saturns were great cars. I really don't care what anybody ever says. You will never convince me that they were bad cars. Yes, they were disposable. But if you wanted something that you could still work on yourself, this was it. This was it. You can absolutely work on this yourself. Maintenance was a breeze. The transmission had an external filter. It was awesome. Just a spin-on, spin-off style of filter. It was great. Very easy car to work on, and honestly, these things are absolutely reliable. I mean, this thing's got 200,000 miles on it. Lap belt, thank you. Thank you. Yes. And we'll put this one on too, okay? Because it's gonna complain if we don't have that belt on. So let's put that one on, and then let's find our lap belt. What a pain in the ass this was. I forgot what this was like. Good Lord, it is hot. All right, now, we got two modes down here, performance and normal. We want all the Hirsch purge, so let's put her in performance mode. And let's do this thing. Woo. Oh, did it die? It died. Oh, no. You know how hard it was to get my seatbelt on? And I gotta do this again. Well, for safety, maybe we should just 2-foot it. Oh, she's trying to die. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. We got a 10-mile drive to take you on. Come on. She sounds a little rough, guys. She sounds a little rough. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, come on. What is going on with you? We need to get this thing on the road, man. Oh, well. Okay, she is spitting and sputting. He might be riding on some old gas here. Boy, she bangs into gear too. But she shifts. You gotta give her credit, she shifts. Cruise control. Yeah, she shifts. We are doing almost 55. We're at 2,000 RPM. Kickdown works. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. 65 miles an hour. Woo! It feels like we're going warp speed in this thing. 65 in this is like doing 100. Golly. It feels dangerous. It really does. Steering wheel is nice and straight. Horn works. I mean, we're cruising and she's doing just fine. The suspension does not feel bad. Yeah, 60 miles an hour does not feel bad at all. I think she needs some fresh gas, guys. I really do. I'll bet money she's riding on some old gas. I think this thing's been parked for a while. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the odometer works either. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not seeing any movement on the odometer. But I can promise you, I know how far we're going because I go this route every time, and it is 10 miles. The temperature is holding nice and steady. Oil pressure is good. Fuel level looks good as well. All right. Let's get down the road and see if we make it there. All right, well, we're about halfway there. We'll see if it dies on us. This is my turnaround point. Cruise control works. It does. I was shocked, but the cruise control actually works in this. And it has not died. It's still running. She'll kick up a little dirt, guys. Yeah, she's still running. How cute. This thing's adorable. It's adorable. Let's take it out of performance mode and let's put it into normal mode. It does shift through all the gears, but it kind of bangs through them, you know? Ah, there we go. Okay, it doesn't bang through the gears now. Okay, that's much better. That is much better. In performance mode, the shifts are insanely harsh. You put it back into normal mode though, and it shifts like butter. It really does. Take a look. Here we are. We're doing 65 miles an hour. I'm going to set the cruise control. Are you ready? There we go. Cruise is set at almost 70. And she holds her own. She does under 3,000 RPM at 70. Pretty sure this is only a 3-speed automatic. I don't believe there's an overdrive in this. You just got gears 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. Oh, I got that window to work too. Yep, got that window to go down. So all 4 windows work. That's unheard of. It's running much, much better, guys. Much better. Very impressed. Okay, I guess there's nothing more to do but continue on our way and see if we can make it back to the house. This is a good one. I knew it would be. It's ugly, it's not pretty, but she's a good one. All right, we are rolling back into town. Speed limit's dropping. I'm here to tell you, this car is absolutely, it's ugly. It's really ugly, but this is a solid ride. Going around corners, it holds them very, very well. The suspension feels really good on this. This isn't one that's clunking and rattling and shaking itself to death. The brakes don't pulsate or vibrate. The wheels don't vibrate. Steering wheel is straight, and it holds its own on the road, man. This is a bad road, and it really, really held its own out there. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. I'm proud of this car. I am proud of this damn thing. This old girl. She wants to live. She does. She wants to live. There we go. I mean, you need to diagnose the check engine light, which isn't a big deal on these older GMs. You find the OBD1 port, which is right there, and you put a paper clip in it, and it'll literally flash the check engine light and tell you what the code is, and that tells you what you're looking for, probably an oxygen sensor or something. If you look at the gauges, temperature gauge is right in the middle. Excuse me, fuel gauge is good, and the oil pressure is good as well. Let's shut her down. Will she start back up? Yes, she does. Start. Oh, the check engine. Oh, I thought the check engine light went out. I thought the check engine light went out, friend. I was excited. Okay. Unreal. You put a clutch on that AC compressor, and I'm here to tell you the old girl will come right back to life. This is a good car. It blew up. No, I'm kidding. It didn't blow up. My GoPro overheated and shut off, so I had to go in the house and cool it down. So I didn't get a chance to finish what I was showing you guys out here. I'm sure it's cool now, though. It cranks a little longer than it should, I suppose, but it does fire up. Oh, the gas gauge is coming back up. Okay, I was going to say, she had gas a minute ago. What's going on now? We'll make sure these windows go back up. Look at that. Not only that, but that the seatbelt on that side does work. Look at this. Look at that. Remember? Come on, you guys remember that. Oh man, she starts right up. The windows are all working. And unfortunately, it's time for this car to go down the road. It is. I'm not going to be able to do anything with this car, guys. There's nothing to do to it. We could fix a couple little mechanical things. We could put another fender and a quarter panel, but then you've got the roof and the hood. She's beat to hell from the hailstorm. She really is. Doesn't mean it's a bad car. No, it's not pretty, but she'll still get you up and down the road just fine, man. A beater with a heater. And if you wanted to spend the money on the air conditioning, you could probably bring the AC back to life on the old girl. She runs great. She drives great. As far as I'm concerned, well, it was a $300 bid, and it turned out to $700 and something. I think I mentioned that earlier. Probably not the best deal for me, but I'm going to put it back up on Copart. I'm going to put a $500 reserve on it. That's what I'm going to do. It's worth $500, and if not, then we'll figure it out from there. But that's what I'm going to start it out with. It's a good running and driving little Econo box. I think $500 is a fair price for it. Maybe I can make a little money back on it. Probably not. I'm definitely going to lose money on this one, but that's the name of the game, guys. I'm going to get out of here and get this car listed on Copart. If you're seeing this video, it means there's a link below, and this car is there. You probably want to put this on your watch list. Stay tuned, guys. We got a lot more cars coming to the channel. We got this 98 Pontiac Transport Montana Edition. We got a 98 GMC Jimmy. I think that's a 98. The 01 Maxima, you've already seen it, but we have work to do to it. We got to get that TPS sensor replaced and see if the transmission comes back to life. You've already seen the 06 Nissan Xterra, but there's more coming on that. We got new tires, we've got an alternator, we got a charged up battery. We definitely want to see if we can get this one on the road. And the latest addition to the channel is our 1983 Chevrolet Camaro. Yep, this is not exactly what I expected, but it's here and we own it. That's not all though. We've got cars in the shop. I've got a 25 Model T. I've got a 29 Model A, which is basically a T-bucket, kind of a roadster with a big old engine in it. That one's gonna be fun. We gotta get it running, get it together. I've got an 84 Chevy Citation. I've got a 1989 Honda, 1800 Honda Accord. And I've got another T-bucket coming, and that's why I'm trying to move some of these cars out, guys. I've just got way too many. I went on a bidding spree, and I bought way too many cars. I got to move some of these out so I can focus on some of these new ones, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy those. If you did enjoy today's video, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Also, consider sharing this video on your social media platforms with your friends. I would truly appreciate it. It goes a long way to support the channel. And consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. That way you don't miss any future videos. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.